If someone looked at me like that, I'd laugh.
You see his eyebrows kind of look like they're bat wings.
Can't take that seriously.
Howdy, folks. Welcome back to You, Me, and the Movies. And boom. Guess what?
Huh.
It's time for a marathon of classic horror films leading up to Halloween.
Haven't we already been doing scary movies?
Yeah, but we're watching the classic Universal monsters.
Ooh, a monster
dating back
movie.
to 1931 with Dracula.
Okay.
So yeah, get ready for
Is this,
one of the first
dialogue?
depictions of... Yeah, there is sound in 1931.
Okay.
Silent.
A long time ago.
The 20s is when the audio.
Almost 100 years ago. I don't know.
Yeah, almost 100 years now. Yeah, we're going to go through... Like, the first shared cinematic universe was the Universal monster movies.
Cool.
So they all had their own individual movies, and then they had some team-ups later on.
Just like the Avengers and stuff?
This was the original Avengers. The Dark Avengers.
Nice.
The Universal monsters. So we're going to start with Dracula.
Okay.
And then we'll go through Frankenstein.
All the classics.
Wolfman. The Mummy.
All the serials.
Yeah. So we've already seen a Dracula adaptation. So we'll be able to compare it to, something that was made almost 70 years later.
Okay.
So.
Well, I can't wait.
Yeah. Are you ready to get your fangs wet?
Totally.
Let's do it.
But first, like, comment, subscribe. Come hang out with us for Dracula.
Yeah, and check out our Patreon link down below for our early access to our videos, fun comedy, or access to post-ups, big watch next. Links down there. Check it out. Let's watch Dracula.
Here we go. Ooh. Boy, this sounds familiar, huh?
That's why it was an Annabelle. This is Swan Lake. So it was, in a way...
Swan Lake. It was a Dracula movie.
Annabelle's a
vampire. Abigail. Abigail's is Dracula.
A vampire.
Essentially. I was like, I swear I just heard this song.
Bela Lugosi as Count Dracula.
Mina. I like that name, Mina.
It's all the same characters from the one we watched. Mina,
John
Renfield,
Harker.
Van Helsing.
Oh, shut up. It's literally just a remake of Dracula.
No, it's the original. Actually, I don't know if this was... There was probably a silent version of Dracula before this.
Nosferatu.
That's a different story.
Oh.
I love matte paintings.
I know, they're gorgeous, aren't they?
It is baleful this night, the night of evil, Nosferatu.
The Night of Evil.
Lords, we are barred, and to the Virgin we pray.
He has a lot of white in his eyes. That's impressive. Bulgy.
My luggage down. I'm going on to Borgo Pass tonight.
Borgo Soros Bomoeste?
Yes.
Borgo Soros Bomoeste.
He's like, can you believe this idiot? He wants to keep going? See, we don't need subtitles. I got this.
Well, I'm sorry, but there's a carriage meeting me at Borgo Pass at midnight.
Borgo Pass?
Yes.
Whose carriage?
Count Dracula's.
Count Dracula's?
Yes.
He's like,
You don't want to do that.
No, don't do that.
Castle Dracula?
Yes, that's where I'm going.
He's his accountant.
Castle der vampires. Dracula and his wives. They leave their coffins at night, and they feed on the blood of the living.
He is like the dad in My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Yeah.
The sun. When it is gone, they leave their coffins.
I'm surprised these people still live around here.
Verdict, for your mother's sake, it will protect you.
Always wear your crucifix. How do you convince the driver to go, though?
Must have paid him a hefty sum, huh?
A huge cross on the top of their hill keeps the vampires away.
It's probably more just a symbol of like, hey, we know about you, you know about us, we just coexist.
Yeah.
We'll stay out of sight on full moons or whatever it is.
At night.
Every night?
Yeah.
Okay. Early to bed. Oh, possum.
A lot of possums in Transylvania. Well, even the bug has a coffin.
Whoopsie, someone left their door open.
Dracula must have a nice life. He has 3 wives and none of them nag him.
Well, with eyes like that, you know not to mess around.
He's like, get the hell out of here. You know, that's Dracula driving the carriage.
Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't you just take him inside the coach with you?
It's crazy how much of this shot is just the road. Everything else is matte. Do the horses follow the bat in?
Must.
I say, driver, what do you mean by going at this?
The driver was the bat.
He flew ahead so he could get there to open the door for him.
Cobwebby.
Yeah, take it back. 3 wives in the house is still dirty.
But another beautiful background, huh?
Yeah.
Painted.
There's definitely
Armadillos?
There's definitely not armadillos in Transylvania.
That's weird.
They just got a bunch of weird looking creatures.
Yeah, just the creepiest looking rodents
I think
that they could find.
armadillos are cute.
No. They're probably like weasels. They probably put off a really weird smell.
No, their defense mechanism is armor.
I don't know what happened to the driver and my luggage, and I thought I was in the wrong place.
I bid you welcome.
His bags are already in his room. Great service here.
Yeah, what did you get yourself into, sir? There's a tree growing into the house.
Children of the night. What music they make.
Just his wives fighting over a bone.
He's like, how did he get through that huge cobweb? Oh, it's a biggin.
The spider spinning his web for the unwary fly. The blood is the life, Mr. Redfield.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is Renfield, not Harkin? Or Harker?
Yes.
I bet the others come to look for this guy. What do you think?
Yeah, because in the 90s Bram Stoker, Renfield's already in the insane asylum when that movie starts.
Allow me.
Oh, yes.
He's such a gracious host.
I trust you have kept your coming here a secret.
I've followed your instructions implicitly.
Well, he told the town.
Right.
Hypnotized by his eyes.
I have chartered a ship. Take us to England. We will be leaving tomorrow evening.
Yeah, this guy's perfectly normal.
Thanks. It looks very inviting. Ouch.
Oh no. Oh no. He wants to suck your blood.
Oh, it's nothing serious. Just a small cut from that paperclip.
He's like, oh, I hate blood. That's what he thinks.
This is very old wine.
Probably wine from when he was still human.
Good night, Mr. Renfield.
He needs to wear like a scarf to bed or something. Tie it real tight.
Right. Uh-oh. They're there to turn down his bed. God, they're creepy.
It's Dracula telling him, stay in the house.
Wine was laced with something.
Jeez. Didn't he have to say anything and they listened to him? Think he bit him?
Aboard the Vesta, bound for England.
Master, the sun is gone.
He's like Igor now, huh?
Is that Renfield?
I think so.
I'll be loyal to you, Master. I'll be loyal.
Dracula's like, this guy's way too clingy.
Captain dead, tied to the wheel. Horrible tragedy.
Jeez. Tied to the wheel?
It's a creepy sound.
Why, he's mad. Look at his eyes. Why, the man's gone crazy.
It's a creepy face.
Crew of corpses found on derelict vessel. Bearing gruesome cargo.
I think he just drank all of their blood and let them...
Could be. Sole survivor raving maniac is craving to devour ants, flies, and other small living things to obtain their blood, puzzles scientists. At present, he is under observation at Dr. Seward's sanitarium near London. So now we know why he's crazy. What was that movie called that we watched? That was this?
Bram Stoker's Dracula?
Bram Stoker's
That's
Dracula.
the author.
Yeah.
Name.
If someone looked at me like that, I'd laugh.
You see his eyebrows kind of look like they're bat wings.
Can't take that seriously. Do it. I dare you.
He bought a ticket?
You will remember nothing, I now say.
You're right, they do look like bat wings. It's crazy.
May I present my daughter, Mina?
Count Dracula?
Count Dracula's just taken Carfax Abbey.
Oh, it'll be a relief to see lights in those dismal old windows.
Don't count on that.
I should imagine it would need quite extensive repairs.
I shall do very little repairing.
Pass a cup to the dead already. Hurrah for the next who died. Oh, never mind the rest, dear.
To die, to be really dead, that must be glorious.
He's into her poetry. He likes Lucy.
Yeah, he does.
Castle. Dracula. Transylvania.
It's not that kind of castle. It's not a pretty castle.
Countess! I'll leave you to your count and his ruined abbey.
Countess Lucy. Doesn't really have a good ring to it. She's got to let him in. Or is opening the window enough?
I don't know.
What would you do if you opened the window and saw that?
I would not be thrilled.
So he just waits till she's asleep.
apparently he doesn't have to be invited in.
And she's bit.
When did Miss Weston have the last transfusion?
About 4 hours ago.
An unnatural loss of blood.
On the throat of each victim, the same 2 marks.
How many victims is that now? There's 2?
Don't know. 2 that we've seen.
Who wants to eat flies?
You do, ya loony.
Not when I can get nice fat spiders.
All right. Have it your own way.
If the guy wants to eat spiders, let him eat spiders.
Cum extractum vespertilionis sanguini nixtum est, sanguis puniceoculum.
Is this Van Helsing?
Perhaps.
That the superstition of yesterday can become the scientific reality of today.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. It's literally how science works.
Yeah.
He's gone for hours. Where does he go?
Out in the courtyard to find some bugs.
Right?
My cries at night. They might disturb Miss Mina.
Eh?
They might give her bad dreams, Professor Van Helsing.
Uh-oh, the sun's going down.
He thinks they're wolves. Me, I've heard him howl at night before. He thinks they're talking to him. He howls and howls back at him. He's crazy.
He's crazy.
He's crazy.
We know how we can make them stop.
You know too much to live, Van Helsing.
What is that? Doesn't look like garlic.
What was that herb that excited him so? Wolfbane.
Wolfbane.
When did wolfsbane become garlic?
I think it's always been kind of in the lore, hasn't it?
I mean, a plant called wolfbane makes sense. Right? The bane of wolves. They can turn into wolves.
Vampires can turn into wolves?
Yeah. What do you think's howling?
What? I don't remember. I thought they were different.
You don't remember it in Bram Stoker's Dracula when he turned into that werewolf and made love to Lucy on the
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Oh, man. So many layers to vampires, you know?
What's on her neck?
Wolfbane?
Dr. Stewart put wolfbane on his daughter's neck.
Totally. Either that or Van Helsing.
I don't think it stopped him.
It came closer and closer. I felt its breath on my face, and then its lips. Oh.
But dear, it was only a dream.
Yeah, she was asleep the whole time.
Is there anything the matter with your throat?
Oh, no, but I...
Permit me.
Why is she wearing a scarf inside?
How long have you had those little marks?
Marks? Why didn't you let us know?
Do not excite her.
What could have caused them, Professor?
Count Dracula.
Way to answer his question.
Excuse me, Count Dracula, Professor Van Helsing.
Arch nemesis. Nemesis.
In my humble effort to amuse your fiancée, Mr. Harker, I was telling her some rather grim tales of my far-off country.
I can imagine.
Shouldn't be entertaining somebody else's fiance.
I'm afraid it's quite serious. My dear, I'm sure Count Dracula will excuse you.
That's a great shot.
You had better do as your father advises.
Very well.
Did Harker see it too?
I think so.
Feeling?
Why, yes. Thank you.
No, just Van Helsing has noticed it.
No, I think John saw it.
A moment ago,
I stumbled upon a most amazing phenomenon. I mistrust my own judgment. Look.
He's very offended by that. How dare you?
Freaking kill you now.
I think it's funny how much this Van Helsing looks like Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah,
right?
Very much. Mm-hmm. Perhaps that's why they cast Anthony Hopkins.
I mean, casting Anthony Hopkins as Van Helsing is just great casting in general. Not the
For
fact
sure,
that
but
they look
especially
like
if the original
looks like
this,
Yeah.
right?
Dracula is our vampire.
But surely, Professor.
A vampire casts no reflection in the glass.
That's the sort of thing I'd expect one of the patients here to say.
Yes, and that is what your English doctors would say.
It's exactly what Renfield's been saying.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
Come into my cape. That's cool.
That is a pretty good shot, huh?
Renfield? What are you doing there? Come here.
How'd he get out?
He's a crazy guy. He can do whatever he wants.
Take her away from here. Take her away before. No, Master. I wasn't going to say anything. I told him nothing.
Renfield just got called out.
He's nailing this performance, isn't he?
Crazy.
Look at his whole body.
His laugh is the creepiest part of this movie.
So creepy. So creepy.
I agree.
Uh-oh. So much for small animals, huh? He's about to get a large one.
Renfield just ravished the servant without fangs.
Don't fall for it.
Is that Lucy?
Kind of seems like it.
She's back from the dead.
Further attacks on small children committed after dark by the mysterious woman in white.
Oh, she's hunting kids.
No.
And then, Miss Mina?
Well, how could she know anything about the woman in white? It's bad enough for her to read it in the newspaper without...
Please, Mr. Hawk. And when was the next time you saw Miss Lucy after she was buried?
Harker's having a hard time believing it.
Yeah.
Stood looking at me.
She looks
I
like
started to speak to her.
Felicity. That actress that plays Felicity.
From what movie?
The television show Felicity. The one with the curly, you know. Okay.
You tell him. You make him understand. I can't.
She's property of Dracula now.
I must be master here or I can do nothing.
Right.
Miss Mina, both this room and your bedroom have been prepared with wolfbane. You will be safe if Dracula returns.
She'll be safe, all right, because she's going with
I
me.
thought we already tried the Wolfbane
I don't
thing.
know, maybe that wasn't wolfbane, it was just some other herb.
I understand, Professor.
And under no circumstances must these windows be opened tonight.
Very well, sir.
I bet you wolfbane doesn't even work.
Maybe not.
I have devoted my lifetime to the study of many strange things. Little known facts which the world is perhaps better off for not knowing.
I know. But, Professor, all I want is to get Mina away from all of this.
Is that Renfield?
Yes?
What again? Yes, sir. At once, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
How's Renfield keep getting
The
out?
doctor's pet loony is loose again.
All red blood, all these will I give you.
He's just standing there listening to this.
Now he's twisted and broken them iron bars as if they was cheese.
Dracula is in the house.
In the house?
Renfield removed the wolfsbane, I bet.
along, old fly eater. Now, you mustn't get out of it this time. I'm awfully sorry to have to lock you that, but you...
You are too late. My blood now flows through her veins.
No, no.
And I will have Carfax Abbey torn down stone by stone. I will find your earth box and drive that stake through your heart.
Come here.
Don't go. It's gonna make him dance.
Can you control him?
Perhaps.
Uh-oh. Resist.
He is doing it. Strong-willed.
Your will is strong, Van Helsing.
A formidable foe.
More effective than Wolfbane, Count.
Indeed.
The power of Christ compels you.
Oh, John, I'm so glad you're here. But what have they been doing to me, dear?
John's a dead man.
Oh, and the horrible smell of that awful weed. It's been like a nightmare.
She's turning.
She's already turned.
Millions of them. I've never seen them so close.
She's gonna bite him.
Goodbye, John.
Dracula boasts that he has fused his blood with that of Miss Mina. In life she will now become the foul thing of the night that he is.
But Van Helsing...
No, come, Stuart. Come, there's not a moment to be lost.
How do we reverse it? Is it too late?
Too late.
Yes?
Look out, he'll get in your hair.
Yes?
He might have rabies, too.
Mine was a big bat.
I will.
Well, she's listening to the bat.
Your eyes. They look at me so strangely.
She's hungry.
You can believe everything he says. It's all the truth. Dracula, he...
Dracula? Oh, what's he done to you, dearie? Tell me.
He stole your wife.
Girlfriend.
Fiance.
There's no use of wasting your bullets, Martin. They cannot harm that bat.
Well, I guess Renfield didn't eat the servant girl.
They're all crazy. They're all crazy except you and me.
Yes.
Is she a vampire? He's so imposing. Well, I guess he has to have the Wolfsbane removed, huh?
It's a little late. She's already a vampire.
Maybe he wants to take her home to be in a coffin safely. Yep, he's taking her. I don't think he was biting her. Watch your step.
I didn't leave them here, Master. I didn't know. I swear.
Such a wide shot.
Nonsense. All that blood on my hands. Ah! Ah!
You know, like rip him apart. Great tumble.
We must not be too late.
Is the sun coming up?
Mina! Mina! Mina, where are you?
Is this sunlight coming through?
I think so.
Here! Here, Harker! I have found them!
Already sleeping.
Get me a piece of stone, anything, to help me drive the stake through their hearts.
Oh, it's too late for Mina. Lost his hat.
He is not here.
Then she may be alive. Mina! Mina!
He's lying. Right?
Mina!
She's free from his spell.
Oh, if you could have seen the look on his face.
There's nothing more to fear, Miss Mina. Dracula is dead forever. No, you must go.
But aren't you coming with us?
Not yet. Presently. Come, John.
He really killed Dracula?
Maybe. Either that or he just is doing experiments on it. He killed him. For sure.
The end.
Oof.
Then how does he come back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other sequels?
Well, you
They
know.
retcon his death?
He's elusive.
Or they're prequels?
Prequels, probably.
Yeah. All right. Well, the classic Dracula.
Yes.
Well, they're a little different than the 90s Bram Stoker's Dracula. They don't go back to Transylvania to kill him. Right?
Correct.
Dracula takes Mina back to Transylvania, and they have to follow him there.
They took care of it just a little bit sooner, which I am appreciative of, since this was a little slow.
Well, it's the 30s.
Yeah.
You also got to remember, like, this was terrifying back then because...
Nothing like it, right?
Yeah. We're kind of desensitized to horror these days.
Yeah.
Things have gotten more and more scary. He's got to up the stakes. So,
And this is what's wrong with
but great
people.
performances, though. Like, Bela Lugosi's just... His stare... Whew. Haunting. And then the guy who played Renfield. He played a crazy guy. Great. You okay? Are you under a spell?
Sorry.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I have to drive a stake through your heart.
Might.
I always love all the matte paintings. Classic films with their matte paintings.
Yeah,
are
I love
so
that too.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's what I love most about Westerns.
I like mattes better than CGI.
I do too, yeah. That's why
Even
I
though
love
it's like
Westerns.
CGI is basically digital matte painting, but it's cool knowing that they built these huge ass paintings to put behind the sets to show
the artistry of that, yeah. Also, honestly, matte paintings, like, if you look at a Western that is in color and you see the sun bouncing off the hillsides and things like that, like, that's exactly what it looks like in real life too. You drive in early in the morning as the sun's coming up and it's bouncing off the hillsides, like, it looks just like that.
Capture that imagery. Just
gorgeous.
Great works of art. I like this. The performance in these are very play-like.
Yeah, I mean, even the makeup and stuff, right? Well, I guess it's in black and white, so
There was
that's
some
probably
camera
why,
movement in this, but a lot of this was static shots. It just feels like a
theater, a theatrical.
Yeah, it's very theatrical. So, a lot of fun. But yeah. Bela Lugosi. He's the classic. You get a Dracula Halloween costume for little boys. It's the look. His comb-backed hair and all that. Very classic.
Perfect.
Yeah, they never dealt with Lucy in this. We got an update on Lucy going the white
they
lady
never
in white
did anything with her.
eating children, but Van Helsing never went and took care of her.
Well, if he did, we just didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who was your favorite character?
Van Helsing.
Not Renfield?
No. He was good. Yeah, I mean, the acting
I feel
was...
like Renfield was better in this one.
I don't even remember Renfield in the other one, so...
Yeah.
Kind of unforgettable, or kind of forgettable.
Yeah, Van Helsing's just a cool character.
Yeah.
He's always cool.
Just a badass.
It was so interesting seeing how much he looked like Anthony Hopkins. But it's like, you don't really cast Anthony Hopkins based on a look. Because Anthony Hopkins is one of the greatest actors of all
No, it
time.
almost seems like it was
It's just
a
coincidence.
stroke of luck that he also looks very similar to the
He's just
original
meant
character.
to play Van Helsing because he looks so much like the classic actor.
Yeah.
So, fun stuff.
Very good.
Yeah. Well, any other thoughts on Dracula?
Well, which do you like better, the original or the Bram Stoker's
What are
Dracula?
your thoughts on this adaptation of Dracula?
Thank you so much for hanging out with us for this Universal monster movie.
Yeah, classic horror.
Come back next week for...
tomorrow. Come back tomorrow for more.
Tomorrow. Wow.
We move on to the next film, the next monster.
Come back tomorrow.
Yeah, check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, fun coming, access polls, subs, pre-war text. Links down there. Check it out. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.